asem ni say tap send see yen fa sadere we emma won customers ni titu ene won a wo UK say obetimi a create wo tap send wallet no e wo app no eso se ekoba ne se tap rate no ekostra obetimi a service ka akodu mpempenso bi ti say 50,000 Ghana cedis ane 50,000 Ghana cedis na afei wo yin kakra se oba online Ghana mu a obetimi a service ka e wo tap send wallet no so abra unya ohaw bia na tie tap send atre wo mahyimu akodru UAE Netherlands and Austria tap send na easy fast and secure tap send papa no
everybody check now check it that beat is real don't wait make it kill ya get your green select glucometer and check it sugar level check it green select glucometer check it push sugar level for check it reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are so excited that finally Friday is here with us. I don't know why this week I've been waiting for Friday too early like that. I still don't get it. Yesterday I was asking why was I waiting for Friday this week like that? Maybe it's because I have some hidden plans and agenda and some things I would want to do for the weekend. Reason it is what it is. But we are fine. We are fine, all is well, and we have to sit down and in some few minutes discuss some of the trending stories in our showbiz space before we go for our weekend. Everybody is really prepared for the weekend. It happens to be one of the weekends that is about ending the month of February. You know, February is a very short month, like the president of Ghana, very short. So it is ending very soon. And when we move forward, the activities, they are bouncing back giddy, like it is nobody's business. Roland Amate is in your shot, and I also have the rest of the people here. I'll be introducing to you same way, and I want you to know that as we move on, Tap Send is here with us, and Tap is leading you to send money from abroad to Ghana. Anytime you want to send money from abroad to Ghana, remember one app does it better, and that app is Tap Send. What you have to do is to download the app today and make sure you are using the promo code SammyFlex. The promo code SammyFlex will surely give you some more in sending the money to your people. Meanwhile, the Tap wallet is also in. The Tap wallet is helping you to get a best of money. Anytime the exchange rate is high, what you have to do is to change it and put it in the wallet. So when you want to send it, you don't stress about how much you are sending because you've already gotten the best of deals already. You guys have to note this all time. You have to use the promo code SammyFlex in all your dealings with Tap Send. So studio is set. Roland Amate is in the middle. It's at my immediate left. Nana Reagan is in the middle, and in Team Dodu Solomon at the extreme end. These are known faces, known suspects here, or someone will say usual suspects here on the platform. And when we sit like this, we have to discuss some of the issues happening in our industry, and we are about to do so. Guys, welcome. I'm sure one of the hottest ones, even before we came to the studio, was the fact that Guinness World Record, finally they've responded to Afia Singathon, as I prefer to call her all the time, and it looks like the story has been trending. Everybody was waiting for this. Everybody was waiting for this. I know there were two people waiting for this. Either those who were going to jubilate and those who were going to mock or who were going to laugh at her for whatever reasons. These two were waiting for it, and one side obviously has gotten their response. Now, what is the Guinness Book, the Guinness World Record managers? What are they saying? In a tweet which was shared about 1 hour ago, It says, unfortunately, Afia's Guinness World Records attempt for the longest singing marathon was not successful, but we hope that she will make another attempt soon. We've seen how inspirational it has been for her fans. The evidence check had already begun before Afia requested priority service, so we refunded her payment earlier this month. We wish Afia the best of luck with any future record attempts. And this has been shared on the Guinness World Record, that is their official Twitter or X handle. And as usual, Ghanaians are discussing it. Let me come to the studio. Nana Rega was part of the team. Let's know if this is recent or you guys knew about it. It's been long before they came out.
All right, Sammy, thank you. I just saw the tweet.
Okay.
In fact, I was doing something somewhere when I started getting calls that they've seen some bloggers and some.
So they don't know you before?
I have not spoken to Afia as of now.
Okay, it's not.
I want to believe, since there's a tweet like this outside,
they've mailed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe they will mail.
Why did they come out without corresponding to the people?
So I want to believe Afua has the mail. So maybe after the program, I will just go and check on it, and then see what really led to the unsuccessful attempt.
Okay, so it means they'll break it down.
Oh, of course, definitely they have to. Once there was an evidence sent to them, they have to tell the exact reason.
Problems.
They did not, make it successful. So definitely we will get to know the reasons why she wasn't successful with that attempt.
Okay. So what are some of the reactions from the camp? What are you guys saying?
Like I said, I just saw the tweet like few minutes ago before entering into the studio.
Okay.
And then people too were calling me. So when I saw the tweet and I saw the account, I was like, okay, yes, this is the right.
It's real,
account.
yeah.
So once it is coming from them, then it's a credible news coming from Guinness World Record.
Okay.
But I haven't had any reactions
from the team yet,
or the husband or anybody. So
okay.
I just saw Tusker's post on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
That is the only reaction from
you've seen.
The team.
Well, I was telling Roland them that if I were Afia, I'll do it again December. I don't know what you think about this.
Well, personally, I would love to see her do it again.
Yeah, I'll attempt it again.
If she has to even attempt it like 3, 4, 5 times, she should do it.
No, we'll still wait till December now. Because the way No, the way did you?
She should do. And if what that I personally know, well, I think it is likely she might want to try it again.
Do it again.
Because even before this tweet, she was discussing other,
attempts.
Even different from Guinness World Records. I mean, I want to believe she would want to do it again.
Knowing her for some time, sorry, how do you think she would react to this?
Before that, I don't know how exactly she is going to receive this particular news. And once this tweet is outside, last night I was talking to her.
And she didn't mention it.
Yeah, she didn't mention it, but she sounded okay.
Okay.
She sounded, so I want to believe, if per my experience or conversations with her, if she has even seen the mail, then she is okay. Okay. Yeah, then she is very much okay. I don't know what the trolls and other things will
have. Okay. Okay. So that one is what we don't know how it will affect her. Yeah. Well, let's go to Chemo and also get his reaction on what the feedback has been so far, and again how she would advise management of Afia and co to take it, and how he would even advise they deal with the trolls online, which I know it is to be expected, especially when not long ago Afia too was throwing some salvos at some people online, left, right, and center. So something like this is surely to be expected. Yes, Chabo.
Sure. Well, for me, I will agree with you. I think she should do it again. She should do the attempt again, and this time around, based on where she got it wrong, she can correct them and then do it again. And I think she will have so many things to say just for her to try it again. As in, one attempt is not enough. You need motivation to do stuff. If you set your eyes or if you set your goals, you have to work hard to achieve it. So just failing for the first time, it's not enough to give up. So I think she has enough things to say to do the attempt again.
Okay.
So me, I will advise that they do it again. This time around, they should know how to control things so that they will get it right.
Okay.
And then again, it's, I mean, people will talk, and especially she has said a lot. So based on what she has said in her interviews and even some of her social media posts, this thing is, we should expect it. Some people, this will be the time for them to also
get back
at you. Even if you have not said anything, they will still come and then torment you small in their own way. So if you have said something, then it's like now you are giving them more reasons to even come at you. So she should expect it, and I think she can deal with it. The first thing is that she shouldn't be quick to react to what is happening. Okay. Yeah, she should allow people to do whatever that they're doing. And then if she has anything to say,
and especially knowing that now she's enjoying celebrity status.
Yes. If she has anything to say, she should wait for about a week or so before she will come out and respond if she wants to. And she shouldn't also do interview for now.
Yes.
You will not have much to say. And it will be also conflicting with what people are doing. So just allow them so that it will go down a bit, and now you can issue a press statement or something just to thank people or say whatever that you are feeling. And then
I'm sure that is what's needed now. The immediate, the immediate step.
You leave it there. Later, if you have anything to say, then you say it later. But I think she's strong. I think she's been in the space for a while now. Like she has been around. She has been around. So I am expecting her to be okay. And then she will not. Like when you get a good news, obviously something will hit you. I mean, you go down a bit, but when you get a bad news, yes, something will hit you. So you'll be down for
the first shock is to be expected.
Yes, and then after that, you find a way to bounce back. And I'm expecting her to get that thing and then bounce back very soon. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Ro, let me also listen to you.
Well, it's unfortunate that things have turned out this way. Of course, so many people were just looking for us now to get back at her, especially with the recent commentaries and all that. The attempt, when you get some level of attention, it is not everybody that is going to root for you. There are certain people that would definitely
be against you.
Yeah, be against you for just to satisfy themselves, or find some level of prominence for themselves
out of their stupidness.
Of course. I said it. All these things would come. So yes, like you rightfully said, there were two parties that were eagerly waiting for this particular result. The ones that are ready to throw and the ones that will jubilate. And unfortunately, the other parties are the ones that seemingly have their way now. But then, for it to come out this way, I am also tempted to believe that they probably responded. Maybe
as in privately.
Yes, as in privately. They've responded, and I also want to believe they will give details of where you aired and in your results or in your evidence that you submitted. They would have to break it down for you to know the kind of rules you broke during your attempt and why you have even been disqualified. Yes, I've seen them respond to certain tweets, even online, or certain call-outs online.
You mean the Guinness World
Yes,
Record?
as to even when they disqualify certain people, they responded to some people who were inquiring about why they disqualify certain people, and they were able to throw in one or two reasons, like, okay, she broke this rule, he broke that rule as one of the reasons. So
I see.
If it is about you, between you and them, just like when they respond to you to approve of you attempting a record, how they will detail and even give you the rules of engagement and all that. I also want to believe that they will also detail the rules that probably you broke in connection or when you were attempting this particular record. And with your question of whether she should attempt it again this time or not, I think she should rather pay attention to the response that is coming before she decides to do it. And it is not also necessarily for her to go for the same attempt. That she can also be strategically and pick a different attempt or pick a different something that probably would, because we all know how people are now beginning to grow out of the craze of I am attempting this, I am attempting to break this record. That's taunting. People are growing out of it. Gradually, people are growing out of it, and even
some people,
yes, and even with this result,
especially for cooking.
For cooking,
you understand? So even and also for this result, it will even give those people who wouldn't want you to repeat it again more reasons to say that Charlie, there's no need for you to try. So me, as versatile as I know Afia to be, I want to just urge her that she should find something, if not the same thing, find something again in December that is going to also keep her active during that particular time, like she did with this particular one.
Well, that is so solid. We still wish her well, though. I'm sure by now some people are sleeping on her pages on social media. They just want to hear fim, and they are gone with it. But it's all good, Charlie. She has been smart. Even before the certificate will come, she has been benefiting. And I'm sure there are some people who wouldn't say, oh, because the results came and you did not get it, it means whatever plan or agenda I have with you, I'm going to cut it. No, they are sure not going to stop it. So she has to be quick to turn around within the period now. If that's a baby more apply, she should turn around quickly and put the image and the brand somewhere that will still make it relevant. If she's able to do that, pronto, we are good to go. But Charlie, whether Guinness or no Guinness, life goes on. But the Guinness there, we will drink it. We will drink it, pa. Well, how did you guys understand Obuoba J.A. Adofo's statement in the studios of Angel FM mentioning Shatta Wale? How did you guys get it? I have told Ohimawe, the interviewer, that I thought the man was going to say more for us to get the issue situated well. But it looks like even before I would fight that fight, elsewhere, so many people have taken different understanding and interpretation of the interview that the man mentioned, Shatta Wale. I would want us to go watch the video where veteran, legendary musician Obuoba J. Adofo, the Black Chinese, was seen in the studios of Angel FM saying this and that about Shatta Wale. How do you guys understand it? Watch it. I'll be back.
Afutu de be come titulu me come minian musicians aba. Okay. Akachiri. Afutu de be come titulu me come minian musicians aba. Okay. Akachiri. Am say adwuma no obi anso mu yie. Na adwuma eno an so obehwe ni yie. If se banye se adwuma ya, em se nka mi wo ba bia nka nanado ontimenka. Ana se President Mahama nka ontimenka. Men papa asidu ketia nka ontimenka. Na so sampanifo nyina esa adwuma ya meyo ya mamidi e wo Ghana hai. Busumi bia na se emri bia mu no omutubitu ni papa omo behwebe. Nti omo nso adwuma ni yie. Na kakra me dem sa kwanya nso me sere. Minua aye frɛ ne Shatta. Empesa matene nka bebre ne nsɛm a wɔka fa me ho. Nyame nhira ne papa. Na me nwanwa sɛ enura anwumere me nana baako. Ofi school bai. Embeso nko nyina atare mu ho. Wɔsɛ me de ahwɛ. Bepɛsɛ me ye Shatta o. Bepɛsɛ me ye Shatta Wale.
Papa, when you say now okay.
Me nana kitikiti.
Shatta.
Ɔsɛ Shatta Wale.
I love the way he pronounced the name though.
And me say when you go you are.
One person yes Shatta Wale. I see.
Enti me de nyame asese me hwe mu as.
What in your Shatta kafa wo ho and all that and when ije ho.
Wakasa.
Ono so feel you pa.
Opemasem.
I know.
Wakasa.
Shatta Wale is one good guy. Oh, beautiful.
Menso me panasem.
Nice. Shatta Wale.
Asem o kan no ano kura na asem nkuran.
I see.
Say there be papa no obey bibia ma musicians.
I see. O person ye Shatta Wale.
Okay. Person Shatta
Wale.
Enti emsa be mo Nyankopon de dum me na David. Oka che ne se ne bone a waye nyina no. Ne nhira na dum de ama ne de onyi mfire ne so da. Gana memo bo na tete kwasidi a ne akuafo omo asori. Sara me pese ne bi de bi ne se Nyankopon hira me nwum tuo mu no. Sara na me mfa ne se babusua no me ma ne me nana no aka chiri no. Omo nso betimi apaja enwum tuo wo Gana mem ama enwum tuo nso akoso. Me da se bibiri.
Thank you so much. Aboba J. Adofo. Chemo's uncle and his boss. So let Chemo paraphrase what he said, because for Reagan, he is confused because when the man was about to fire, that was when Ohima Oyeje for some reason decided to just cut in and leaving the conversation cut in the middle or hanging. Guys, learn how to don't
say
Chamo, journalist. Throw the question. Now what you see? I feel money pack on from pre. Or the prayer no call land baby and now walk off. Yes. Okay, Chamo, let's get how you can paraphrase this for an American who is confused.
So he was trying to, apart from thanking Shatta Wale for recognizing him as one of our legends, he was also saying that he has influence. And he mentioned that one of his grandchildren, that child is really a fan. And then the child tells him that he wants to be like Shatta Wale. So the idea is that Shatta Wale has huge influence on musicians, and he is also hoping that the grandchild will be as popular, as good as Shatta Wale, or even better. Like they are the ones who are going to come and take over when they are no more there. Now he recognizes that Shatta Wale is a new sensation now, but the granddaughter or the grandchild, I'm not sure the
sex,
yes. So the grandchild will also, he is hoping that the grandchild will also do same like Shatta Wale or even do better. So I think he was also about to say something after saying that Shatta Wale is having influence on his grandchild. Then the presenter came in, so we couldn't get much. But the import of the whole thing is that Shatta Wale's influence in his family is big, and he is recognizing it here, and he also thanked Shatta Wale for recognizing him or respecting his craft.
I see. Now I believe you've heard something.
Yes. And I am surprised Ohima did not ask certain questions, because knowing the kind of misconception or perception about Shatta Wale in the public, you having this man in front of you to, describe Shatta Wale or give such and because now me expect some go be and then to the man was or Kasati say proud and banner back at
yes,
me person be yet say Shatta Wale, but you na him say there are other conversations where people make it look like the opposite. Maybe an papa be person be person or yet say Shatta Wale as you bet na say you be baby, so you should have asked questions around these areas for the man to be able to come out and explain things more. Because we only say now Jan say like some comedy be saying so here. People of influence, like then the man kwala cracker say person yet say Shatta Wale. Is it about the other conversations, how people see Shatta Wale, or the musician character Shatta Wale ntina kwala person yet say Shatta Wale, and I said then and I saw only boldness in staying real or speaking truth to power. Derek says speaking truth to your face. I want to know, like, she should have been able to get that point too. I can interview I complete man, but because of how real my papa and then I said interview I said papa na be my Shatta fans and alcohol, but we young comedian can be I mean coming from such a learned man, like with such an experience in music, and kebe bi nkofo bebre nyama. Ebi mu kra benya agent Satra because whether you hate Shatta Wale or you don't hate Shatta Wale, yeah, then the character is you on. There's something you can pick from him.
Yeah.
There's
a study around it.
Yes, there's something you can pick from him and say that okay, me do before. And tips me far dey we fish Shatta Wale, suban we fish Shatta Wale ona me dey come on before na me do me ho e be bit me shoot me edru baby. So what I say?
Yeah.
But if we are not getting such conversations, now I said they be no obi adwin mo obi afele say if you want to be Shatta Wale, I should say be we own pebra boana. And I know a lot of people.
I saw a man for Sane Manema.
Until all cast and a backcrass or person says Shatta Wale. Quick, Obi Adwin Beko. So Obana person no be the atem. Obana person saw camera now in some nyama bi. You understand how present and na kosanka. Be run communi
deep
like busano obano. They apart from say Abeka say
Nana yeah.
Sorry. The Nana apart from so Abeka say person yes Shatta Wale. Then we akwala no kra wo. Because this case don't play with them. Sometimes they inspire Momo say I want to do this or I want to become like this. You know. It goes beyond maybe a open their own. So find out and then let the public just, you know, they say we can't even consume the interview proper because I see it like a legend giving praises to a certain.
Meanwhile, I'm sure he has some analysis to do about.
I mean, like she will have a lot of things to say. The entire Obama or Mama Crab at radio, so I can say once a Shatta cry recognizing and say challenge. I think we should interviewers and also. No,
they say to artists on radio all the time. They call people in the name of panditry. They say all sort of shut up, Messiah. We are no bizarre. Can't ever fight. As a pandit, I'll buy a trend how Shatta Wale can make money from music. On the year, your point is can't ever fight. Well, you have to make money right now.
I think that expose presenters, you know, and the way I'm conducting my interviews. Recently, I've been getting complaints about some people on the Ghanaian media, like how their interview questions. It looks like the same question I'm interview politician, I'm footballer, I'm musician, people say the same thing. What inspired you? What motivated you? How did you start? Like
and then the general question.
Like them be out like every day. And the funny thing is that say you Sammy flex now. Now once be everybody wants to interview you. So I see radio or people say the same thing. Chembo 105.1. The same thing. So sometimes you ask yourself, say into who interview no crack. Say me here another. Into kwakwa there. You understand? Say they should do almost research and nyama bi mu to when him say as someone no catch Ohima me sure Ohima Christ now aware of it. Say Shatta Wale cry I can see Afia no I see London. Me yes because e bi anko no ni manko no.
Yes. Amanka do nim because so bisa oh adan also why
then e ba na say no cars or mouse recognition and this
well, finish up on that. Let's move on.
I think the bit that I also picked from this was, you know, in recent times when most of our legends of these caliber are speaking, and especially if it has to do with Shatta, it is about how the fact that he's outspoken and the kind of fights that he's led in the industry has saved certain situations for musicians in general. So most of them would praise him in connection to, at a point when people were looking down on us, he was able to fight to this extent. Now look at musicians now. They are able to do this, they are able to do that because he called certain institutions out for certain things to be done right.
Yeah.
So that's where I think the man was driving at, because he started by saying, yes, sometimes people look down on them as musicians, but he has been there for the fact that all these presidents that he mentioned have all come to see him. And even when he was down, most of them or some of them even came to his aid
to help him.
So he was praising the people that have helped sustain people like him, legends like him, and Shatta Wale is one of them. And I believe going to Shatta Wale's matter goes beyond the fact that, oh, Shatta is a good artist. It is also going into the fight, some of the fights that he's led in the industry that has positioned most of them in a good light as we speak. And to Sanka, most of them would have been charity cases, especially with some institutions like Gambro and all of that. Now, some of these musicians are being looked at with a second thought again. Now, Gambro, apart from sharing royalties, 200 wages, 500 wages, 300. Now, there's a special package for some people like this man to say, okay, yes, maybe is not banging on the airwaves like that, but yes, still, we can still let you guys go hungry, because when they go hungry and they become charity cases, you understand? So yeah, for the interview there, it is unfortunate that Ohema got carried away by the mentioning of the name. She got carried away because when the man mentioned ex-president why she did not respond in that manner. But the moment the man mentioned, oh, but my grandchild says he or she wanted to be like Shatta Wale, then she flipped. Then she flipped. But as to why the man, or whether even the man is proud for the grandchild to say, okay, he or she wants to be like Shatta Wale in the crown, looks like she wasn't interested in okay, what is actually motivating this man for this man to also shower praises on this person? What has he done for you? Because like he said, these ex-presidents came to his aid directly. They sent people to him directly, or whether direct or indirect. So you should have asked, okay, then what did Shatta Wale do for you? Because as far as I'm concerned, we've never seen any news of Shatta Wale going into this man's aid. Or sending somebody or a party to this man's aid. So you should inquire, okay, what did the man do for you that is making you shower these praises on him? But then she got carried away. So some of these things there, I would just want to just leave her, because yes, so some people can have experience, but even some names can make you starstruck, can make you go haywire, or can. You wouldn't be able to do much.
So I'm proposing Shatta should select one of his songs. We will do a remix.
Wait, Awoba.
Serious one.
One of Shatta's song or Boba's?
Or Boba's song.
Ah, oh, okay.
The popular song.
Okay, then you do Yabu Atma.
Yeah.
You do Yabu Atma. Yabu Atma. Mididia Nenyo. Yabu Atma. Well, so Boba Adolfo, may he live long. I grew up watching his concerts, and it looks beautiful anytime I see him talking. Michelle, I'm saying, I come cool. Boba, you know, na stage pano watching the person everyone is a guitar. No, I start trying to sword. Now it's still there. See those things. If we have rich museum and that culture in Ghana, like those things, and yes, I call them.
That's when I make us a national cathedral. You go near fire museum for entertainment for no.
Because that thing, it has some mystical stories around it. That when it's about the performance, he pulls that sword and he does left, right, center, the rain will stop. Like
Bob Marley's
those
movie
things
has raked over $40 million.
And then the guitar too is there. And for the guitar, he says one white guy does it to him or something. And he's been keeping it till date.
No, I know. I've seen him using it several times, and those are like serious things.
And we will pay royalties to him.
Well, let's leave it there like that. And also, another cry. Ready say and also. So let's move on to now. Kumaon people are also mad at some people, and I can mention Kojo Sheldon as one of such people that they are not happy about. Remember, Kojo Kansa has flew in about 3 or 4 top Nollywood act 4, eh?
Yeah, 3.
Okay, that is Charles Aurum, Victor Siagu, and Ramsey Noah. So top 3 Nollywood actors here in Ghana for a movie titled A Country Called Ghana. As it stands now, the storyline of the movie is not even known yet. So when the buzz was around it and we were still talking, we saw a flyer or a poster shared on timelines of Kojo Sheldon. And to them, they think Kojo Sheldon was making fun of them. So if you check, it says Lilwyn and the Avengers. And Kojo Sheldon used faces of these top actors on the bodies of the Avengers actors. And he was running it online. As a matter of fact, personally, when I also saw it, I did not know the motive. Okay, and he was saying, like, what is he saying about this? Like, say they are top stars, so he is praising them, or what? Like, I did not get it. So whilst I did not get it, I'm sure someone got it in his own understanding. And I'm sure Currency will know him. I'll share. I hear his name is George or something, and he has also been featuring in some of the Kumawood movies or some of the Akan movies, and he has been firing Kojo Sheldon and such people who have the mindset that when it is Kumawood, then we have to play with it.
Just because of this image of Kojo Sheldon says.
Yes.
Just because of
that's what I'm saying. Okay, Richie, I don't know if you can share the caption. He did not even write any new caption there. Let me see. Maybe I'll see the caption and because one talk caption who be also sao. Maybe. So he wrote official Lilwyn recruit the Avengers into quotation marks for his upcoming movie. It's a mockery poster.
Of course. Even the art we now poster now it's a mockery poster. Anything with any good intention.
But do you know the Avengers?
They will recruit the Avengers. These are superheroes.
So like Avengers is.
So there is one of them. I think I saw 2 posts.
Avengers, yeah. I doubt.
Oh, okay. To spite Martha and Kuma. Oh.
No, I don't think he was mocking him.
So the first one, and then the second one. Another one is Lilwyn. I say in cancer.
This is a video. I think this is a YouTube video.
Yes, they did a YouTube video on it as well, and it says
so whatever that
in cancer, Lilwyn assembles the Avengers for upcoming movie. Is it to spite Martha and Kuma? Yeah. This is also something that he did, and using this particular flyer or poster, I'm sure really attracted the guys who think, Charlie, you can't come and play with us.
Well, maybe.
Chamo, let's listen to what the guy said first.
Okay.
Then when we come back, we will see how best we can break down this particular one, like Kojo Sheldon has been doing his breakdowns. Watch it. I'll be right back.
Nenno nenkrofo bi asa akwa Kojo Kansa anim yete won man sem hunu nko an yedi nenno nenkrofo bi asa akwa Kojo Kansa anim no wafa Ramsey Noah anim no wafa actors a wa invite wo ma wode wo ma free krofo fro so wode wo mo ba no o ma fefa wo ma anim no mo de abetoto so no ma ye ne te se Avengers no ma ye ne te se cartoon bi ni ade no mo de sre ewo social media so no mo post na round no mo de sre se o mo ba be ya Avengers Kumasi Avengers na de which is not even true. Enti mo jimi anasa mo yare e de ne ha mo san kwase asem we nyina enti na Ghana nkoso no enu nti so obi ti baabi ne ye to nsa ne ye frɛ no a next time say ye ka ne say Ramsey Noah no ne ade no say ye to nsa na wo frɛ wo mo asem on be ka ne say asem on be ka ne say o mo Ghana fo e me mra me ba masa abegu mani mase adwuma na wo start no adenti na adwuma na hyase camera kura ye fancy wo bi so mo nya start adwuma no afi no wakofo o ma ba wode o mo ko mo hotels ne ade ansa no ma be prepare crew ne ade ni nyina no makwa ko shoot o mo nya start adwuma no mo hyase ye sey adwuma no ade na mo ya bonsamfo sa adwuma ne poster wode to ho no no wo say a country like Ghana and don't adwuma ne poster wode to ho A country like Ghana. Mehe, smehu poster na menfanto. Oh, this is the poster. A country like Ghana, a country called Ghana. This is the poster. We need poster. What they are to? We end the official poster. What they are to? A done page so that baby will be a This is the official poster. The whole Ghana will be a day. Now, if you're doing Kwasia, some of my coffee for the other to one of my post around it as Avengers in the end. Jimmy Samana. What sort of nonsense is this? I didn't hear Pessi good any massacre. I didn't hear Pessi good any massa. Now, obey to one of my cancer, obey to one walk a cancer, look a cancer, force, Kuma would do one of Nyansa movie be and free one of my. Now, we will not tip on cost of one more a dreaming mutim, Namon so much support. Munchre me movies, papa, a free a crab.
Well, so he's also a popular face in the Kumawood movie industry by name George, and he seems not to be happy about that play by Kojo Sheldon. And as it stands now, the fire has been back and forth. And Chamo was trying to say some things. Chamo, so let's listen. You think the anger is not necessary? It's not.
I can't be sure about that one because well, after just the title is not saying enough. Maybe they said something.
No. Exactly what the guy is mad about.
Because of the name Avengers.
This is one of his problems. He thinks that one, Kojo Sheldon does not even know what they are coming to do. To paint the picture like they are coming to do Kumasi Avengers. He said, if I've watched the lengthy video, he said, you should have even waited to know what story they are going to shoot. What is the movie going to be about? Yeah. But if you do this, you are making fun or you are making mockery of the people that Kojo Kansa Lilwyn has brought.
I get his angle. It's like, okay, we are also doing our own thing, but we are giving us a name for it to be like we are replicating or we are imitating something big that we already know or has heard of. So yes, you may be angry about it, but Avengers is superhero movies that are very popular in America. So if someone is comparing you to Avengers, for me, it's not a bad thing. If someone is comparing you to Avengers, for me, it's not a bad thing. But they can say something that will make you know that, oh, okay, they are just, it's like somebody, if you are a footballer in Ghana here, and you are good at somebody say, Ghana Ronaldo, I don't think you will be angry.
Okay.
Because Ronaldo that we know is a popular footballer, well-known footballer, very skillful player. So if we are comparing you to Ronaldo, I don't think it's a bad thing. But the person can say it in a way that will make you angry. That's why I'm saying that just the title is not giving me enough to go with him. But I get his anger. They can also use it to mock at you. They can use it, and when you go deeper, you know that they just want to laugh at whatever that you are doing. That's why they are saying.
Which, if you like, if you get the opportunity, let's watch the video.
At least
let's watch a bit of the video to see
for them
if that one they said some derogatory stuff in there. Yeah.
But if they are comparing you to Avengers, as we know, Avengers is a successful movie all over there.
But wait, if someone says Kumasi Avengers, forget about how successful that American Avengers is. If it says Kumasi Avengers, and let me tell you, there is a background history to this. You know, there was a time that the Kumaru guys were doing almost every big movie abroad. For example, when there is like those things. So if he says Kumasi Avengers, obviously it sounds mockery. Kumasi Avengers, it sounds in quotation marks. Okay, but you continue still. Well, you are making some point as well.
I'm struggling to go with him just because I don't know that details. That's my issue. But yes, he has a point. When, like he said, when we label you to something bigger that we think that you are not there yet, sometimes it's a mockery. We can give you we can say something that you are doing. We can compare you to something bigger that is so obvious that you are not there yet. That one, we all know that is a mockery. So this one, if that's the angle that he's going, well, he may have a point, but I'm struggling to go with him because I don't know the details, how Kojo Sheldon and his people
arrived at that.
Arrive at that, or why they are using such a title for the video that they did. That's my issue there. But yes, generally, we know that people will take any opportunity that they get and laugh at what Kumawood people are doing in general. So you become a suspect when they just see something little about that, like because Kumawood people they are not professional, they are not doing it right, they don't know what they are doing. Like there's a whole lot of if I should say misconception about Kumawood movies and how they go about their things.
Yeah.
So if you say something and people feel that no, you too, you want to go that line, I'm not surprised that we will get somebody like him to also defend, because he feels like, why do you guys want to always mock at us? But we are the ones doing it. I think when you watch the longer version of this video, he said that, okay, tell us how many movies that you are doing that we can compare to what Kumasi people are doing. If you say Ghana movie now, it's about Kumasi.
Yeah.
Kumawood.
That's
what
down.
is happening.
Yeah.
So, what are you really mocking at, or why are you laughing at people who are holding the whole movie industry now? That's I get his angle, but now my issue is I don't have enough details coming from Sheldon and his people to say that I agree with you. I think they were mocking at us, and I don't like the way that they are going about it. I think Lilwyn is doing a good job. I mean, getting people like Ramsey Noah, Charles, and then Victor, it's not an easy thing to get them down here like that.
Okay.
And then even do a press conference. Normally, the movies that we have, only few ones that we get the actors or the actresses to come out to do press conference before even the movie will come out and all that. So if for nothing at all, I think Kojo Kansan is doing something right this time around. He's going through the way that people go through to a market movie, give anticipation before the movie will come up. I think he's doing it right, and we should praise him for that. As for people mocking Kumawood in general, I'm with him. If you want to fight it, fine. But for me, I think sometimes we should ignore some of these things and then focus on the good thing that they are doing, especially Kojo Kansan is doing at this time around. And well, he has his opinion, just that I don't have enough to go with him or disagree with him. Yeah.
Okay. Continue from there. How do you also interpret the anger and the Avengers thing from Kojo Sheldon and the other guy?
Well, I also want to say I wish they had said more aside the flyer and the headline. Because when you read the full caption or like the headline, it says to spite Matankuma. That means they are driving at a certain direction, and if they would, in this sense, they would want to compare the people that are into Matankuma. And if you would want to compare, then these guys are obviously the creme de la creme comparing to Matankuma. So because if I say, okay, I am bringing Sammy Flex to spite Nana Regan, then it means that I am bringing somebody who is way bigger and better than Nana Regan. Maybe I called on Regan and he didn't mind me. So I want to show him that I am bringing the creme de la creme. And that is the explanation I derive from this. However, it is also not far from the fact that they can equally use it to mock him, depending on how they translate this. If they leave it like this, they make this flyer with that particular caption, to me, I think it is harmless. But how they interpret it in their content will determine whether they are laughing with you or they are laughing at you.
Okay.
If they are laughing with Lilwyn, then it means that they are laughing with him to mock against Matankuma. But if they are laughing at you, then it means that even though you think you have gone to take the creme de la creme, they still don't see you
doing anything.
Yeah. Exactly. And with this both interpretations, anybody can pick both sides and just fire with it. And the other guys, this particular guy think that they are laughing at him because probably he thinks that, okay, yes, this may be harmless, but you can use this as a tool to mock him. So they are stopping you right from the onset before it transcends into another conversation. Because and then why Avengers? And sometimes also this particular flyer can also be misleading. Looking at the background of how things were done in the past in terms of some of the movies that they produce. So even with this flyer, it can mislead so many people who probably have not seen the original flyer of the movie that the guy came to post. Which is why at a point I understood his anger, where his anger is coming from. Because if say you a Kalito flyer and it was the faces of these people dressed in those superheroes and it came out in that same as a replica, and now we are seeing something like this, there is the probability some people will fall and say this is the cover photo of the movie.
In fact, that's why he's angry.
Exactly.
That the movie crowd, we don't know. It's a camera, crafting the camera question. Also creative.
So
that impression
with that side, I understand where his anger is coming from. But I would wish that they would trumpet because press conference near area. Unfortunately, some of the headlines that I'm seeing from the press
he put this one out before the press conference.
Yes, and I'm saying that. So now I am expecting Lilwyn and his team to rather trumpet most of the things that went on at the press conference. But unfortunately, it is one blogger that was sacked. That and not me who has most of the headlines from the press conference.
That one, they blame your people.
And all these things don't utter well because if somebody wants an opportunity to just disgrace or just scrap whatever hard work you are putting in, and you also open yourself up like that,
blame your people for that.
Exactly. So that one I also blame. Anything Maker said, the guy. Anger, I understand at a point, and at one point too, I think
you don't get it.
I don't get it because that's or he's killing a cockroach with a sledgehammer. But then from that angle of where people can be mischievous, that I understand. So he would want to stop them. But it is also the responsibility of Lilwyn and his team to know that yes, some people are against you, and even when you are doing everything right, they would still want to cook up something just to discredit whatever you are doing. So don't give them the chance. Make sure the good thing that you are doing is rather leading the conversation. But when you throw it up like that, you may not always get what you want like that.
Okay, Nana, wrap up this particular topic. Let's look at our last story to run away from here.
If I'm the gentleman, I would have ignored the post. But I will not fault him or blame him for the anger he's trying to pour out. I mean, I get very worried in recent times when I see like a blogger or anybody practicing journalism or media or have a media platform just involving themselves in some of these trolls or like things like this. Because if for nothing at all, if anybody wants to confirm what movie Kojo Nkansa wants to shoot with Ramsey Noah, the reason why he's bringing these three great actors from Nigeria to Ghana, it should be Kojo Sheldon's platform should be one of the platforms. He would want to confirm that yes, these are the once it is coming from Kojo Sheldon. Now Beko Honomona he's making some mockery of the thing, so like you are not giving detail, you are not doing anything.
I get that point.
You make this post, and the only reactions and engagements that you will get will be arguments between point at Roland any point at Chemo and then those who wants to laugh at Kojo Sheldon will just Kojo Nkansa when we just have an opportunity to laugh at him, and then what? If it is coming from people like ordinary people, I don't mind. Or maybe I mean, when I go on such platforms and I see some of this, I get very worried. I get very, very worried because I was say some common to say the post we and can be obi who baby no be doing common. Then somebody will call Sammy Flex and say or watch Showbiz Daily and say okay, I want to get details of Adiwi. Then it's saying what is happening.
And then what is the real thing?
Yeah, sorry, Avengers. Then Chamo, me the reason I want to agree with this guy and say it's a mockery post and say somebody will tell you you're a local champion. Chanka champion Kenya share. Champions are being successful. But ask yourself, why do they tag people local champion? It doesn't come with any good intention. They will call an artist a local champion because only artist is the favorite. And the favorite don't find the local champion. One will so be say on or does Shatta Wale or Shatta Wale local champion. And I also be so does Sakwa, and then that person will come out and will be writing some of this local champion. Then one will be that.
Nobody will do that.
And you will be on your favorite Nobeka and the actual. So in as much as the champion word might sound like will be a successful and find a champion, people hide behind some of these things to mock people, to drag certain achievements and successes and work into the gutters.
Yeah,
they do it every day.
No, that one I agree.
They do it every day.
You know about that one. But I've just gone through the video, and then going through the comment section. They were just talking about Matankoma and the Kojon cancer issue.
So then why?
So this caption is just to buttress. It's just to give out for me, it's more like a clickbait. But the idea is to say that Kojon Cancer has assembled some superheroes to get at Matankoma, as the title says. In fact, that's what they did. It has nothing to do with the real Avengers or even talking about his movie
itself.
It's about the issue between
Martha and Lilwyn.
Even like imprinting such an idea or whatever thing in the minds of people. Like Transnational John will say, okay, Lilwyn, essay on the matter and come and just comment about Kumasi movies. And a matter and Kumasi, okay, the way our Kasa and one Kasa intimate court. Now, you a media person, you think the best thing you can do, and I need to be our platform, you think the best thing you can do is to put it in the minds of people that Adebia Kojon Cancer is because of Matankuma. I mean, it is not right. Even if that is how we want to have the argument, I don't think as people that have platform or voices should start spark some of these conversations. Then Matankoma and Kojon Cancer, are they enemies? They are not enemies.
Well, they have issues now.
Yes, they have issues. They can disagree. They are human beings.
Yes.
I disagree. They be kasa. Yeah, kasa you disagree. They be discuss issues that are important. So even for him to if that is the argument, I didn't crowd they shame with him in the crap on it. It's not right.
I get it. For now, dear. And Nana, when you even think it is those who are online misbehaving, you go on the so-called traditional media and it is worse there. Yeah, because sometimes you think, okay, we can leave it to the online guys to be doing some of these things. But you go to the traditional media landscape and over there, it is worse.
On social media, it is agenda boys. On traditional media, agenda men.
Sado. Well, remember Shatta and the Mafia story? The Mafias are still on the run. Mafias too. Mafias are on the run. We are combing everywhere in the capital city to find the Mafias. They are not being found. The last time I checked, they were supposed to report at an end where they were going to have discussions on their actions, what they meant and all that. But a video from a gentleman who also says he was also a one-time Mafia, but now has dropped all the Mafiaism and he's also paying attention to his songs or his music career, has gotten some people talking. Today, I've gotten so many people sending me this video now. I just want to share the video with you and my panel members here. Let me listen to them. The things he said in there, did he make points right there? Because according to the Mafias, Shatta has worked with them and some other people, and he's not done enough for them. But the gentleman is saying something in there. Can we take what he's saying in there to be as one of the yardstick in working with artists? That, okay, if you are working with artists, apart from the direct benefits that you are likely to get from them, can you also be smart to enjoy other benefits, indirect benefits from them? And that is what I want us to look at before we say goodbye. And on the Mafia's note, let's watch this. I'll be back.
The word Jesus, ye jami kokoko beni. Mama sorry katamada bojomo jedia fusania. 10 tali soja erade eni asedanyum. We dey quick ayi bia make clear. Me someone tag Shatta Wale my video we muna me nka ne nyuma paka krama no. No ma won wo koma chema ba beta. I say come match the boys no chema. Ba me nto asoma no. Pe. Shatta Wale was the first to take people to abroad, the bouncers, deportee, boys no. What the obu nyina akoi. Na me catch obia say wow ye bounce bia oni Shatta Wale nam. Ah do be too quiet for the first time no. Some koba bi ma. There's no need to Shatta do too quiet. You can go back to back. You team up the Germany visa about passport to my American visa. What kwaba we are. What else? I was say we use that visa na mo say we need Shatta Wale in the dijuma. Only artists in the work. This time you are not going for maybe music trip, but you call for yourself. Any question who give us an who said 2020 penny for uncle beam. Only to take it for uncle work first one. Na nigga na o kasana currency is my geo. Meaning ya net tetema ya gadi AMG. Ni didn't cry the AMG currency. I don't know why. This time no Mati TV group be and he's talking about Wale. Currency, you be my guy. How to be datema. Sarkodie datema. Chris Wado datema. Many artists. You say you be AMG currency. But anytime medical to go somewhere, no, it be a friend say Nima Montana, where you take medical around. You know they even follow medical. It be Wado way before you they follow Wado small. Wado didn't take you abroad. On one phone call Buchi, but you come and fire Wale say Wale, Ubo Kumoji Niweji, Kumoji wa America signing na Kumoji wa all round ankre. On one pair Buchi on New Wale and they are guys, or my grow from blame, bro. Allegedly, friend say about Serika Bomudinyano. They don't know anything about what you are saying. Say, well, now you be man on Choka. Unya Wale Mafia. Yeah, Kapa, we wado Mafia. Then I won't take what do so what do for 2 coin. Bro, I told them Munjas at Temahon, they hit Shatta Wale. I did Tema 5 before. Sometimes when I play Wale song, the way they go react to you, so you still listening to this guy's song. Man, Obia on the favorite. Once upon a time, I was the biggest fan for Shatta Wale. Me kono toko kumasi sa. Me hear music yana me decide not to baby. Me pushing me am lie. Wale le timide deportee. Any boys no ni militant or uko baby si militant wako baby we na watu tu kwa na ya stamp visa muno o passport muno. Uti van ko baby ma. Uti van ko baby ma bi ma. Ese de bi ni pa na de uko. Uye mum anaye mumu. Shatta Wale was the first to do. Shatta Wale na Shatta say artista o cheska o chefie artista o piano ni part told na chini wa tu skagu onye game boy so make sure say ai charge bia wa charge bia no o sa to kakagu fans so bo so bi yan play game boy only Shatta Wale only one man day this thing be Shatta Wale they find na say anybody know them pa Masa mo forget what the album about promote 2 album no si commando make a be your commando na mo njai sa no me Mafia mana on Mafia bia na we asi nyino se sanwola na pa adwuma ye me die nkofo achi na me bounce so me na me plug me ho ba America me twa me ticket masa go for ko ebo mo kwa na from si bi so show mo kwa na dey tossing us.
Alright, so another angle, and I want us to look at this beyond Shatta Wale being mentioned there. He said some things right in this video that I would want us to pay attention to, like getting the opportunity to be with some of these artist celebrities, opening some things up to you, and you also building on them and flying with it and all. Did he make some good points, Roland? Let's cut from here and close.
Interest and vision. As I always say, everybody that decides to enter into another person's life will be our interest. Unfortunately, some people forget their interest the moment, or their interest and vision the moment they enter into another person's life. And that is the situation of this Mafia or granting interview. I listened to one of his tapes and he was like, no, now adopt now. Yes, that's what's up. Now, Mr. Somebody should come and adopt your child because you claim you are following the person. Like, so what happens to you? Your responsibility as a person. What happens to it? I mean, yes, you can be with the owner of World Bank, and you can still be poor if you are visionless and you don't know what you want. You can be there, and you see, being with some of these people,
you can be the owner.
I mean, see, you can be with
okay.
Continue. Of World Bank, and you can still
you can be the owner.
Oh, I mean, if you are the owner, you can still die a pauper.
No. Oh, you can die. Okay.
You can still die a pauper.
Okay.
How much more you being that?
Yeah, no, fact.
So you see, being with such people come with direct and indirect benefit. Your vision and your interest would determine where you align yourself with and how you play. Sometimes the indirect benefits are even bigger than the direct benefits when you take a critical look at it.
Yeah.
Direct benefits, okay, wafro obey we ma pay one no agreement no. Obey we ma me no mama say. Direct benefits ebi mpo na ye inketu emu ebi our direct benefits are more 1,000. Okay, what be more 1,000. But the indirect benefit is certain doors that will be opening because you have an affiliation with this person, and it is your responsibility to utilize all these windows before they close, because another truth is that you will not be with the person forever. So whilst you are with the person working, how do you also want to grow? What do you want for yourself aside growing the person, aside helping to grow whatever you guys are growing? How do you also want to benefit? And that is what the guy is saying. He according to him, he's also been with so many people like the other guy who is paying. But he had something. He had something for him. He wanted something for himself. And it goes beyond the people he was moving with. So yes, you may be with somebody and you may think that, oh, the person may have a responsibility to you and should cater for you in certain instances. But ask yourself, okay, aside the person coming to your aid, what are you also doing for yourself? What are you also doing? How are you building yourself? What are the things that you are also gathering for yourself? Because if it is about morals, yes, we can say, oh, and just like also a movie.
Yeah.
But when we are going by the book, business, he has no business with you again. And all these guys can't tell me that one way or the other did not receive anything from these guys they are following. It is their interest that were not proper, that were not aligned, which is why some of them will be paying. That's what I think. So yes, like this guy is saying, he made so much valid points that, okay, you guys are doing this with a person, and I believe you will not just go and follow anybody. You are following him because of the value he carries.
Exactly.
So what is stopping you from utilizing that value in certain areas? To the extent that, okay, some people have even had the opportunity to travel with them. You come back and you still expect him to emuda. Some people who have also not been able to travel with them, what kind of value do you also bring on the table to these people's life? That will also determine how they move with you. We know certain people who have moved from just somebody I know to an integral part of people's lives. Because they have been able to package a certain value into those people's lives. If it is about, I know you, you know me, I know you know me. People know people.
I know.
People know people. On social media, if you want to know people, go to social media and check people's following. You know, but ask the person, pick a phone and call somebody right now. That is when you know who the person knows. So yes, the guy there, this particular guy has said so many wisdom, and now the world is growing. That's it is about value. If you don't bring value to anybody's life, now, even if you are the one fetching water for the person to drink, you are the one fetching water for the person to bath, and you don't bring some huge value to the person's life, you forget, you will not even matter.
Fact. Nana, we are closing. Let's pay attention to what the guy said in relation to artists and the people they work with.
Well, let me add something small to what the guy was saying in the video. I want to talk from personal experience. I have had the opportunity to be with, celebrities. In fact, the most unreasonable thing that any young guy can do when you get close to a celebrity is to have expectations that is beyond the reason why you are there. Very, very unreasonable. I am saying this because of where we find ourselves.
Okay.
Whether you like it or not, the moment you start working for Wendy Shatta, Wale, your girlfriend will start questioning your income or the opportunities you are not utilizing well. Your mother, if in the moment you're there, you throw but you're working with Shatta Wale. You're working with Wendy Shea. You fool.
The personal experience,
yes. Because we go through this thing. You see, Rasaman, if you are not wise, it is not even my job with Rough Town Records. Even you, Sammy Flex. The way people, so what it does, per my experience over the years, what it does to you is that it leaves you in the middle of you. It is either you will be reasonable or you will be unreasonable person. So what you do is that now, if you don't take care, you start calculating what the person
is earning
and
or is making
or is making and is not giving you. But before you go into anybody's life, there are some verbal agreement or understandings that both of you get. I did not just wake up to say I'm going to work for Rough Town. I was sat down a couple of times to say, Nana, this is what we want you to do for us. And I was asked, how much would you take for your service? And I mentioned it. And we negotiated and agreed on something. I want to believe that everybody that works for anybody, it is the same thing. So, aside what the person is paying, like Roland said, if the person pays you for your service, then why would you want to say that because maybe our traveling opportunities in changing our song found to find? I understand those calls, they just come in from our friends, our relatives, who are expecting, like the moment you get close to a celebrity now, they almost feel say who break through now say basisi
benefit.
No benefit me. Like once when you do only when they cover and then they will say, in fact, as some talk and free. That is the challenge some of us are going through. Asem toa before in fact before I from mommy and papa baby sure when the shack when the share and when there are certain things in fact I would love to wake up one morning and maybe I went the American visa 10 years and I'm saying me somehow and now the corner relax baby and I'm the best. I will be an unreasonable person to take salaries from Rough Town and then at the end of the day make up a say when the share from into one. No, I don't think it is right for any reasonable person to do. Say, I was me a road manager. I was say when you took wine, now me dinachi, I made dinachi.
Yes.
So I was say me dinachi, I made dinachi. And you see some of this traveling that you see artists do, massa. Yet not table and negotiate you.
They don't know.
You can't just say, what is a national American tina? Sammy Fresh, Roland, wait, Obia, me, I have had the opportunity to have some of those negotiations before. Sometimes, you want to say that, Charlie, I did go for a approving normal payment now. I was saying currency could be. I was saying rich could be. I was saying, in your mind, what calculate? No put out the yet negotiation. Oh, yes. Boss, we are coming with 5 people, 10 people. Because you are what factor say no? I was saying we could be now. Manesa.
The headache of you selecting who should go.
And for instance, I said we were negotiating in this office for some Dubai show.
Yeah, I remember.
We agreed on 5 members, and then later on they came in, they said 3. So imagine if you have a boss that always wants to travel. Now say I say Monfan for 3 members, 3 artists in the camp. O boss count. Mube ya video. DJ count. It's one kasa
artist ne pie.
Brother, I say 3. People now go playback. So the first person you consider is that if your boss, unless your boss don't want to go, if he doesn't want to go, then there's one spot and no crap on the best there.
Very useful.
Yes, answer na the work. And you say we a team member, you know, as about also be uncle. Like I said, you need now be a die. So they say, Charlie, me Ben Sammy Flex the opportunity be bad. Or say me but sometimes let's be reasonable in the sense that get to know some of the details in even the trip.
Yeah.
Argentina. We also know people who are working for certain brands. You try more than 5 times to get to them visa. Me, I know somebody. Maybe on person so I will not mention his name. He did everything, including me panakoji besakra one panabioya na the baby mama o nem panabin China ye na ne kan kra ye say tua ye say tua scan me so who the shopping aye be ye e bi at the end of the year asade sika ne phone atoso phone no use no 1 year po phone it te be yira mpa o se dey e yira no asafa papa number ho fra frame me anase nipa no
minimum nipa ko
eh chewe ne why
what's up phone as a friend say yes am fa
someone test me fa ho kuri we are my dream number
off camera we can discuss
yes chemo fa dini ho
no what's up sumo say yes am friend nipa no na kan che dey say naturally. This is where me have always been saying that see people that wants to help you don't overburden them. Yeah. Don't put more loads on their heads. Like the guy rightly said, Obi the way to Koyako Germany and America, you stamp your passport. Still now you have some association or affiliation to the person. Why can't you also sit down and work something out on your own and say, okay, Charlie, I did real many say I made the Shatta crowd didn't crow ras ya. Now me yeah. And I phone both friends who boss. Yet here a flex for letterhead and Libya. For phone, not for any parents, Charlie. Do say now, I am a person call you and person me do the said the bear or show me a credible way and far problem. He will give you the go ahead to go and do it. Rather than you feeling, I think say in society we know a different brass. Obi bell now. Or no ban the expectation issue to Obaso and country. And shall only tinimo. How can a person even get into your head to know say and if your person or yes
say na or person me man.
It is fine say a ban say o you ever say only the panel creating So open so for one to effort ben na we expect say the pan.
Chemo dey hokumi.
Ahomboa ben
na hogu say
Emma.
I take one pe.
Ahomboa ben
no data.
Ahomboa ben na o
Minister of Internet. Hey.
Won ahomboa ben.
Chemo so.
Okay.
Okay.
Bon, ahomboa ben na o ye. My first traveling experience, and yet, you say I do. Tell me to cross up a man, come. My first traveling experience. Come the full sponsorship. But later, no, the trust, no.
Unreasonable bed.
We didn't quite because the panama or the mekono so yenyama, Emma, Afofra, almost per se was our. See. The point I'm trying to make is that so be women and Ghana or other people or person or
fact.
If you can now crowd, Oko Ben, Oko Tom Crawford.
Yeah.
Yes, I killed the Bianca, the Caber, who been your sister, yes, or very town, not be a killed.
Yeah.
But a boy crowd to lose a whole crowd upon
what be
Poe be one.
No cost.
What be cost of ABR? They are also value be also service be also here once wako agree akakopobio. But people just want to be the moment they get, and this is the reason why a lot of people wants to work for artists.
It's true.
I'm telling you, this is the only reason they want to get close to a celebrity is because they want the celebrity to solve their problems.
Yes.
They don't even go in to say, oh, Charlie Nipa. Well, Tina building a camera for me to make it away. I'm perceiving me going to go to Jumana with the one AC, be shooting the panaka. And you no. Charlie said the machine and the they said they're common delivery. She said, I cross them is some perfume and you see. She said, or crime could be at all cost. If you are not saying, I'm not saying, say, me tell me, every day I'm a pay. Me boss on people for the pandemic problem.
It's your uncle. Uncle no wako bi. Uncle bo wako bi.
I call Mr. Gracia me there because what it means is that a banner is a good dealer. He will not stand it down.
Yes. A banner is a good dealer. Oftentimes that, and the other time people don't know. Most of these are this. Any time.
Oh.
Person like they want to just travel my mom go, but if they keep down power, the benefit
No. So in how the whole the understand how you when you get the opportunity working with the artist and let's say there's a tour biaba okoye na no because so Japan you know okoye na free mu na waka why na artist na back na ejuma na o ye man no like Nis ultimately, I said, when you also call you or probably go for any bands back or the new person took an honor because of no super jackpot, no jackpot. That we have to be a bit reasonable. It is a good thing. Say, Obeben artists now life best. In fact, say artists in papa, and I am for artists in Kwan, you pay beyond in a man. And more one is a bit in the Abua will be so what was a son in associating yourself with the person or not create anything. It's a fulfillment, like it gives the person some satisfaction. And this any panel like Adrian Bonnet. Only baby or Adrian Papa be only Ben now start songs who group only satisfaction be. I just will be on any papa. Now they tell me when you a chance who quack here will be because who fellas who feel abrabo they will be fault. Yeni na even as excuse ni bi. Say a tenacity, me blame there will be a tall list. The best thing every youth should know is that when you get an opportunity to any big person, it is just one step out of the many steps you have to take in breaking through. Just one.
And your last stop.
So the rest of the thing, use your head. And now, Pekwen be so only nipa no be can sema obon se no okay Charlie.
This is what you want. say what you want to go.
Say when now painting a want if he's also working with you, honestly be on how handle.
Say what you want.
Charlie, well said. Chamo will close us for the day.
I'll be quick on this one, but before that, let me make it clear. The guy said AMG currency. And you know, obviously, on the Shatta crane need Trakambia. But all fighting no Shatta didn't. And it's surprising say those who are reporting based on what the guy said, they are not getting that.
No, they won't.
Or they,
even if they get it,
they have decided not to.
They won't put any focus there.
A guy no on the Shatta ni link bia. And ka on friend no AMG currency. And go be friend no Shatta something. SM
currency.
SM currency or something. And there are no crash we tell people say I can one Shatta crane ni link.
Yeah.
And so I come and I say on Shatta Sumani say Uncle Booby. And one thing I say is handed to it say musicians, you know, they don't tell people to go and beat anybody. The people do it in the name that they will see and say you are working for me.
Yes.
People should get that thing. No musician or no big man will send people and say go and beat this one. Especially in open the way that they want to see it. Masada. By Nipano Oko Nipana Abia, I remember we had a discussion here about Shatta. And the way we said it, some people were not happy about it. Obi Betro said, my impure studio.
I know, right?
You stay in this, you can't come out.
I know.
I don't think Shatta will tell people to come and say that. And I say, if Abia no be so angry, wabi jinaha ye pia or beboya, nye Shatta na asumano. Then later, that person will say, and go become as a man, I'm a combo or muntino for me to quite. I tell we are quite kind into no months more reporting and Monso. Oh, Maduna. Monso Maduna. And I think some people they come in or they get closer because they want to benefit without even working. And people that will work with Shatta Wale directly, whatever benefit there is, okay. But they can't get it to make it in life the way that it should be their own initiative or their own effort, apart from that direct benefit for them to move to the next step. Nobody can a better than our rich or richer than the person that you are serving. It doesn't work like that. You can take advantage of getting closer to the person. Maybe say me escapade down from
sharp.
Yeah, so when you get closer to the person, you use his image, status, whatever, to do legitimate business and also move on in life.
Like that legitimate business.
Yes, legitimate. No,
that point was serious.
But one thing that we have seen is that when they get closer, they use the name to chop other things.
To chop guess.
To chop guess.
Oh no, and no dear, and can buy and no watch it.
For them, that's the priority. And if they are funny, we are having us for me to come.
Even what the chemo kind, you can be reasonable about it, and your door can open from there. Because you can meet just one woman or lady because of Shatta Wale or Wendy, and your life can transform.
Yes.
You will still get everything that you are looking for. You will still get the best. Or be the left and right in a bit. Not a choking. We also Shatta consenso. The reason everybody should ignore the guy's video, I mean the Mafia's video. I was thinking, Mr. Tisha video, I mean say, or come back because ye feel, oh, Pamoya, and ye feel in China crap on. we were able to disclose we had this opportunity coming to us through you, and I'll block him. Okay, no comedy different.
Now we're crawling on your Jumanpo.
No,
without admitting,
yes. So then I Juma. And come can I me take me make kita email be me kita we be a chese that's a way by obo to go we say then who did nipan who come different. But okay say my Juma amount to man me share. So 5 years I want to happen after 5 years. Me say my Juma will be even 10 years no going to make car. I will not blame the person for not paying you. Maybe I'll say something else. Maybe I'm say uncle sanke kuyi mami uncle and na make am. But say we ntu ya make am. I mean na me so you drive me feel bad dey be no na dey una drive me dey me. Me na meba. And I know what I want to achieve in na me so meba. So we just have to come to terms with some of these things. Obi ahun beton.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, I think the guy's point is he just said it right, and I hope that those people moving with artists, in fact, most of them are informal way of dealing with it. So find a way to take advantage of it, and then if you want to move on, then you use it to move on to whatever that you want to achieve or wherever that you want to go. Instead of you having that sense of entitlement that the artist by hook or crook as or you be specific amount into almost capra ubidi or my bibia obey later on it's different from taking you to abroad or something like that. It doesn't work like that. And the guy in particular, which we ignore him because he's AMG.
And then him so AMG no AKB SM no
like reporters or money
I self just find media multimedia.
Well guys, a beautiful Friday. It has been solid week, back to back content, Showbiz Daily. Sorry, and we have to wrap up on this note. Friday is finally here. You're going for your weekend, we're going for our weekend, yet we still have to connect with you guys from our videos and from your locations. Let me say thanks once again to Roland Amate, my immediate left. He works with Shatta Movement Empire and his online rolandreport.com YouTube and website, as well as Nana Reagan, who is also a PR person. He's an event person and works with Rough Town Records as the manager. When they share his song with Raskuku, they go on. Wow, they go on. I have not listened to the full one yet, but I watched their studio review and I loved it. Raskuku in the building. And of course, Intido Solomon is our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, and his Intidosu Digital Solutions will surely also help you to take care of some of the things you want to do online, monetization and more. Let me say thanks to Digital Rasta. He's called Currency, not AMG Currency, who did our camera for us here in the studio, and to Richie Flex, who is the editor director of the show. To you, God bless you for always catching up with us and watching our videos, commenting and doing more. If you've not subscribed to us, please do. And remember, here we do proper showbiz, more than some of the people who are the other side. My name is Harry Flex. I'm out of here. Bye bye.